Well, welcome in everyone to this brand new edition of Marketing Your Ministry with Earl Hall. I am your host, Earl Hall, and we have a great amount of information to cover on today. First, let me say thank you for all of the email questions, all of the video questions that seem to just continue to pour in day after day after day. You guys may force me to do more broadcasts during the week, but for right now we're going to stick to just one. But we're going to get to all of the questions, and I'm going to make sure that we answer them for you. Well, let me look down my list here to see what we're going to be talking about today. On today, we're going to be talking about listening more. It's going to be important that you as the pastor, you as a church leader, get more skills in listening. Also today, I'm going to tell you about my Facebook strategy. That's going to be in my tip of this week. We're going to talk about the strategy that I use on Facebook to help grow the ministry that I have, to increase my reach, and to show the authority that I have in the body of Christ. I want to show you how to do the very same thing for your ministry. Also, we've got the question of the day from Dr. Rafael Vasquez coming today. Very, very good video. And some of the videos that I'm getting, how are you guys going to send in videos that look better than mine? Okay? You've got to start putting those things out so that people can see that you're there and you're there to help them as well. Now, this is going to lead right into my first point today. One of the things that I've had to personally develop over time is my ability to listen. And doing the type of ministry that I do with coaching and helping pastors to, do their marketing correctly online, it really pays to understand and know how to listen. And you as the pastor, when you've got someone sitting right there in front of you, or you're on the phone, or you're having some sort of counseling session, we have a tendency to think we can see everything and kind of get everything in a split second. And what I've discovered is that many, many mistakes are made by not just sitting back and simply listening. With a lot of the type of personalities that we in leadership have, which are, kind of A-type personalities in most situations, we tend to want to get to the solution very, very quick and tell people, look, just go do this and do that, and we haven't even heard the full story yet. It's been one of those skills that I've had to really, really cultivate within myself. And the reason that I wanted to tell you about that in this particular broadcast is because in the world that we live in today, with the amount of problems and the amount of situations that people are dealing with right now, whether it's spiritual, physical, emotional, financial, mental, whatever, sometimes people just need to know that you're hearing them. And if you can sit back for a second and just listen while people are talking, and this takes patience, believe me, I know and I understand that, but let people get out what it is that they have to get out before you start offering a solution. And the reason why you need to do that is because this is a part of their mental and even spiritual process of working through these things. And a lot of times you'll find if you let people just talk it out, they'll kind of come up with their own solutions, because now for the first time they're hearing themselves articulate their problems, and their minds will start to cultivate their own set of solutions. And then you can just help them put that all together, and it makes your job just that much easier. And I wanted to say that obviously there's some personal experiences that I've gone through that have really helped me see this. So I wanted to share that with you on today. So hopefully that's a good thing for you. And now, here's my tip. Okay, in my tip for this particular broadcast, I want to talk about my Facebook strategy. Many people continue to ask me, how do you do these certain things, and how do you get these followers on Facebook to really listen to what it is that you have to say? First of all, it entails me having a personal Facebook page and also a Facebook fan page. And I operate them really in two completely different ways. The personal page is really just that. It's for me to talk about personal things that I might find, funny, cute, or interesting, or whatever. Now, on my fan page, it's more so of what I would consider my business page. On that page, I'm giving information that I know that pastors and church leaders around the world are going to be interested in knowing in regards to marketing their ministry. Now, when I try and get people to see what it is that I'm about and what it is that I'm doing, I will always use my Facebook fan page to do that. And the best way that I've seen, because people want to ask me, or they've asked me many times, how have you gotten over 2,000 followers on your Facebook fan page in such a short period of time? And what I did was I used Facebook ads. Facebook ads are really, please excuse the pun, they're like a godsend to me and to you. What you can do with a Facebook ad is direct people to your Facebook fan page and have them basically, quote unquote, like you. And then also be able to direct them to more information about what it is that you're doing and what it is that you have to offer. The great thing about Facebook fan pages and Facebook ads, in particular Facebook ads, is that the ad allows you to narrowly focus in on the type of people that you want to draw in. For instance, you can define your demographics very, very narrowly. Is your target market in your ministry married couples? Then you can list that, married couples. Is your target market in Cleveland, Ohio? You can list that, Cleveland, Ohio. Is your target market African American? Is it Asian? Is it, African, some country in Africa? So when people click on your ad, they only are going to be people that you know will be interested in what it is that you have to say. You can even, clue it in on keywords. For instance, obviously, my target market is dealing with pastors and church leaders. So in my little words, my little keyword phrases that I can define in my Facebook ad, I have words like pastor, preacher, minister, apostle, bishop, so on and so forth. And so only words that are in certain profiles like that are going to see my ad. Can you see how powerful this will be for you? If you're in a specific city, let's say Baltimore, Maryland, you narrowly focus your demographics to just the city of Baltimore, because that's where you really want to start your growth and grow out from there. You can make it so the only people on Facebook that see that ad are the ones that are in that city and that fit the rest of the demographics that you define. If there's one thing that I want to tell you to do today, go check out Facebook ads. I'm sure you have a Facebook account. If you don't, you need to get one because it's going to be one of those things that tremendously helps your ministry to grow. So I hope that was helpful, and I hope the tip from last week was helpful as well. Anytime you use these tips that I'm talking about, please leave me a comment. I want to know how they're working out for you. I know they work because they work for me, but I want to know how they work in your particular ministry as well. And so that leads us to this. What we've got coming up next is our question from Dr. Rafael Vasquez.
Hi Earl, I'm Dr. Rafael Vasquez. I'm the Minister for Ministerios de Superación Espiritual. That in English means Ministries for Spiritual Growth. And we would like to wish you a great 2011, first of all. We think that you're doing a great work. Your ebook, your videos, they're really inspiring us to get this ministry going faster than we were hoping. We're working on an image. We're working on a concept that we want to promote through the internet. All the tools and recommendations you have done and all your work, they are fantastic. They're great. And you have been talking about taking ministries from the stage that they are to a growing process. But if you would have a blank slate, ground zero, no building, no members, nothing to work with basically, what would you do? What would be the steps that you would take to launch this launch this ministry the right way? We want to launch it one time and make it work. So basically we're looking forward actually to working with you in 2011. I've been asking God for a system, for something that could work in this ministry to project it the right way. And then you come along and with all those suggestions and recommendations, and I know this is it. I'm sure that this is going to be the right path to take. Now, if you tell us what would you do, for us, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be helpful for a lot of ministers out there that want to start their own ministry and don't have the idea of how to do it. Well, Earl, I wish you the best in 2011, and we're really looking forward to working with you. God bless you.
Dr. Vasquez, first of all, thank you so much for sending in your video question. Awesome video. Loved your production on it. Absolutely perfect. You know, I get asked this question, so many times. What is the one thing that you would tell ministries to do that are just starting out? And there's a couple of key points that I want to bring out since you've asked this particular video question for this broadcast. First of all, there is no such thing as instantaneous growth. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I think that's what a lot of ministries and pastors and church leaders expect. So this is the strategy that I would tell any ministry to employ with what it is that they're trying to do in regards to growing their ministry, especially from ground one, no members, no nothing. The first thing that I would do, you might want to write this down, get a YouTube account, get a Facebook account, get a LinkedIn account, and sign up for an account at tubemogul.com. It's www.tubemogul.com. And what TubeMogul is, it's a video distribution site which distributes your videos over a wide variety of different video share sites, such as YouTube and some other ones that are out there. Now, the reason why you use this strategy is because once you start producing videos and once you start talking to people and focusing in on your target market, you've got to have something to say that they want to hear about. Basically, you start developing these things every week. Start talking about them. So, start developing your web page in regards to your ministry according to the philosophy and the tactics and strategies that I've outlined, that are just outlined in my ebook. As a matter of fact, where is it? This is, got a copy right here. This is my ebook printed out, basically is what it is. It's a lot of information in here. Tremendous amount of information. I'm giving this away for free. And if you want to get it for free, you can simply go to my website, earlhall.net, www.earlhall.net, and you can get your copy of the ebook. Tremendous amount of strategies and tactics in there for the pastor that is starting from ground zero and wants to learn how to build a following and grow that congregation. With the technology that we have at our disposal today, there is no reason that if you have a call from God and have a clear vision of what it is that you want to do, that you cannot grow your ministry and market that ministry so effectively that you don't have to worry about a church building today. You've got the internet, which is where all of us are going to get our information. So, Dr. Vasquez, I hope that answers your question. If anyone's starting out from ground zero and wants to simply explode, build your audience online first in your local area. Once you build that audience right there, very, very easy in a few months from now to go ahead and call everyone that you have their attention. Now that you've got their attention, now you make the call to action. We're opening this Sunday. Come on out and see us, and you'll have a tremendous turnout for what it is that you're doing. Look, I hope that answers your question, and I tell you what, if anyone else has a question that they would like for me to answer, again, go ahead and email me your video question or your email question. Email me at earl@earlhall.net, and I'll make sure to get your question answered. And keep on making those videos better than I'm making my own. Look, until next time, I'm going to see you guys same time next week. Don't forget that every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do our live broadcast. I take your questions live on the air at www.churchgrowthmomentumclub.com. Every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern. And don't forget, we'll have another episode of Marketing Your Ministry with Earl Hall right here at earlhall.net on next Thursday. You have a blessed week.